Assalamualaikum. Today I will do a video presentation about the STA104. The title is Which Media Social Students UiTM Most Prefer. Before that, I will introduce myself and my group member. My name is Zamira Erisa binti Zamri and my group member is Intan Farhah binti Tuan Jafar. So I will start with background of study. Social media has become an integral part of student life, playing a significant role in shaping how students communicate, access information and interact with the world around them. With platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram and YouTube, social media has transformed the way students connect with their peers, share their experience and stay informed. One of the key benefits of social media in student life is its ability to foster communication and collaboration. Students can easily connect with classmates, friends and acquaintances, allowing them to share ideas, discuss assignments and collaborate on projects. Social media platforms also provide a sense of community, enabling students to join groups and communities centered around their interests, hobbies, or academic pursuits. This virtual connection and interaction contribute to a sense of belonging and social engagement, which is essential for overall well-being. Additionally, social media offers opportunities for career development and networking. Students can build professional profile, connect with industry professionals, and access job and internship opportunities. Platforms like LinkedIn are specifically designed for professional networking, enabling students to showcase their skills, connect with potential employees, and explore career paths. Next, objective. The first objective is to determine what media social UiTM Jengke students most prefer. Second, to know what activities usually students doing while using media social. 3. To investigate the benefits of media social that they choose. 4. To identify how much do you spend for monthly internet subscribe. And the last one is to identify how much students love scrolling media social. Next, I will move to the methodology. For this data, the responder involved are UiTM Jengke student, totaling 39 data by using simple random sampling technique for collect a sample of 39 data among student UiTM Jengke randomly. For your information, this survey uses a primary data and this method for collecting data is through direct surveying by Google Form. Method of analysis. Our group used a direct questionnaire to collect the data among the 39 students from UiTM Jengke that were selected randomly for the study. The questionnaire has 7 questions, which is to assess the respondents' information about which media social students UiTM Jengke most prefer.
So now we go to the summary of data that we have in our questionnaire. So for the detail, we go to the next slide. In the primary data, we have variable, the question that we ask in the Google form and also the type of variable. So the first variable is gender. The question is that we ask is what gender, either female or male. The type of variable of gender is qualitative. The second variable is we ask about the semester, which is where from, part 2 or part 4. The type of variable of semester is the quantitative. The third one is we ask about variable of media social. The question is the media social students more prefer. The type of variable is qualitative. The fourth one is variable of student doing in their media social. The question that we ask is what usually student doing in their media social. So the type of variable is qualitative. The next one is variable of benefit of media social. The question is, what benefits you get from media social? The type of variable is also qualitative. The next is variable of hours spent time in media social. The question is how much you spend in media social in a day. The type of variable is quantitative. The last one is spending, a variable of spending for internet subscribe. The last question is how much do you spend for internet subscribe monthly. So the last type of variable is quantitative. Now we go to the analysis of data. The data have been from 39 students from UiTM Jengke were analysed using histogram, pie chart, bar chart and also frequency polygon. The data was summarized in the following table. So the first table that you can see is the part from the UiTM student Jengke from, which is part 2 and part 4. For the part 2, the data that found is only 8 people, and for the part 4 is 31 people. For the gender, for the female, we have 35 respondents, and the male only 4 respondents. So in this slide, we have the data of the media social students more prefer. The first one, we have Instagram. We have 11 respondents. For the Facebook, we have only 1 respondent. For the TikTok, the highest respondent is 20 respondent. For the Twitter and YouTube, we have only 3 respondents for each. And the last one is Telegram, also only 1 respondent. For the second data is what usually students doing in their media social that they prefer. The first one is the student want to know other people update daily life, which is we have 12 respondents. For the second one is student listening music and watching video in the media social, that we have the highest respondent, which is 16. And the last one, the activity is keep update content issue, that have 11 respondents. So in this slide, the data is about what benefits students get from media social. The first benefit is reduce stress, which is we have 22 respondents. The second is feel free time. We have 23 respondents. The next one is benefit that students get is get information from media social. The most highest respondent is 13. The next one is helps on building communities. We have 7 respondents. The second last is make a new friends from media social. We have 1 respondent, and the last one is improving social media skill, and we also have 1 respondent. And then we also have the data of how much students spend time in media social per day. For the less than 2 hours, we only have 3 respondents. For 2 to 4 hours, we have 15 respondents, which is the highest respondent in spend time in media social. The third one is 4 to 6 hours, which is we have 13 respondent, and the last one is more than 6 hours, we have 8 respondents. The last table in analysis data is about how much do students subscribe for internet for monthly. First one is 10 ringgit, which is we have 3 respondents. Second is 20 ringgit, we have 15 respondents. And then 35 ringgit, 13 respondent, and the last one is more than 35 ringgit, which is 16 respondent, the most highest respondent in subscribe for internet monthly. Now we go to the finding of the data, and I will explain more detail in the next slide. For analysis and discussion for item number 3 in Google Form, we use histogram to show the data. This data shows the media social that students prefer. Firstly, from the data, the lowest percentage students is use the media social are Telegram and Facebook, which is only 2.7%. It means students didn't prefer to Telegram and Facebook. But As in histogram, the data shows the highest percentage of media social most preferred in the students is TikTok, which is collect to 51.3%. So here, most of the students more prefer social media TikTok compared to other apps. The next one, we use pie chart. It shows what usually students doing in their media social. From the pie chart, the highest percentage that we can see is 41%, which shows most of the students open their social media for listening and watching videos. This thing is really related to social media TikTok, where they can listening music and watching videos in the same time. On other hand, as we can see, the second highest percentage is 13.8%, which students want to know other people update daily life. For example, about the lifestyle of artists and the long-distance friends. Even they can contact each other, but they can know updates about their friend through the media social. For the third finding, we use bar chart for represent the benefits of student UiTM Jengkel get from social media. As data shows, the most highest percentage of benefits that students can get is information from media social, which is 17.9%. So, social media is not only for fun thing, but it also useful for students. For your information, in this sophisticated era, all the information can find through social media. Plus, the student can get new information because it always up to date. From this data, it can conclude that the student have to know the right way to use media social, because sometimes some of the people misuse the media social. Last but not least, for this finding, social media helps students to do their assignments and others. The second last for finding is we use frequency polygon. Frequency polygon shows the data of surveys about how much mostly students spend time in media social per day. From the data, mostly students spend time in media social in about 2 to 4 hours only, which shows 38.5%. In other different data, the data also have the lowest hours students spend time in media social, which is less than 2 hours which is in 7.7% only. Right there, the conclusion that students make social media as their daily routine activity. The last one is we use pie chart for the data of how much students UiTM Jengkel spend for the internet subscribe in monthly. For your information, this thing very related about social media. The proof is when students open social media, they needs the internet. So the data shows that their subscribe price for internet. The most highest is more than 35 ringgit, which 44.4%. Actually, if they subscribe the expensive internet, they have side benefits which we can call anyone with free. In other words, invest for good. At the same time, the lowest spend is 10 ringgit, which is 8.3% only. Maybe this student buy internet in weekly.
In conclusion, our group conduct a direct questionnaire among 39 randomly selected students from UiTM Jengkel in Pahang to determine their preferred social media.
So that's all from us. Thank you.